started drawing comics when I was in grade school. I didn't want to just try to make one picture that told the whole story, because it's incredibly difficult. Part of the goal of doing comics was to start being able to make drawings that you didn't have to have it all, rely on one picture, so you could have a whole book that told the story. Master files. When you're drawing real characters, part of what's fun about that is figuring out how to take these headshots, which are usually very banal. They're posing, they're trying to look a certain way, and give them emotion. And I find myself, as I'm drawing a figure, depending on what the scene is, I'm making the face that they're making. If they're angry, I scrunch my face up so that I can feel what it would look like to have their face scrunched up. And that's I think one of the fun things about drawing real people is figuring out how to sort of manipulate their faces and their expressions in ways that you don't have any evidence for, but it's all part of that imaginative reconstruction. So much of the Manhattan Project was documented. It's a huge trove of images. But one of the things that I'm always very conscious about is not just drawing an image that is the same as a photograph. It feels a little like cheating because the photograph's already out there, someone can already look at them. You're not really adding much to it. In a way, I'm making a worse version of an image that already exists. And so my goal when I'm using photographs is to try to figure out how to take the image that has been recorded on the page and draw it in a way that is still recognizable to a reader, that is the same scene, but draw it as if I were standing at a different angle, as if I were standing in a different place and looking at the same scene. It's familiar, but it's still giving you an impossible image, an image that wasn't recorded, but maybe could have been if someone were there at the right time. That bleeds over into my larger goal with this book, which is to try to figure out ways to show things that are fundamentally impossible to look at, which is like the inside of an atom, what it's like to be on the ground during an atomic test, like these things that you just can't, there's just no way to visualize it.